What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Beyond the Screen. It's your girl Jazz, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys about Famous in Love episode 2. I'm getting really excited about this series for a few different reasons. Now, I feel like this episode gave us a few more hints on the stories that we were confused about from the pilot episode, but some things are still kind of weird to me, so let's talk about that. Obviously, this whole episode was pretty much centered around Paige and her parents finding out what's really going on in her life. They show up in town. They're like, hey, what's up? We're here for this conference. Let's go to dinner and kick it and talk and all this stuff. And she's like, I have this media event that I have to go to. So she's trying to like lie her way out of it, but it's making her sick because she has a great relationship with her parents and her dad's a teacher, and her not going to school would be an issue. So she's torn between this new movie star life and continuing to be a college student. She ends up lying to her parents, but her mom can see right through it, finds out. She's a mom about it, she's excited and everything, but it's like, okay, we'll find a way to tell dad, we'll do it together. Dad sees her on the news at the party, flips out, he's angry about it. Now by the end of the episode, he's okay. He's like, okay, we could put together a spreadsheet and get your schedule in order so that you can do both. Now, we know better. She's not gonna be able to do both. So whether her relationship with her dad stays intact over the course of the series, who knows? But there's no way. Can't make a movie and go to school. I can't make YouTube videos and go to school. It's too much. It's too much. So that's not gonna work out. So we already know that. So how that ends up crumbling, we'll see. But something's gotta give. And because she started on a private jet in the pilot episode, it's obvious which one is gonna have to go. Bye-bye school. Another interesting thing to me about the party is Miss Alexis. Right now, Alexis is the conniving, jealous actress that doesn't seem to like Paige very much for obvious reasons. What's weird about her for me is if it's deeper than that, because obviously she doesn't want any of the dudes that are interested in Paige, because I thought she was a lesbian, but then like her and Jordan had hooked up, and they confuse me. Like, it's too much. I don't really understand her whole role in everything just yet, besides the fact that she's just a mean girl. So that's what I'm gonna rule it off as, because she realized that Paige has a dude that hangs around her, so why not get close to him, right? I don't know. It's just confusing. So she gets to talking to Jake at the party, and then we find out later on, once everybody's back at the house, that they did exchange numbers. Now, I didn't know what Paige was gonna do. I expected her to answer the phone and be like, look here, crazy. Why are you trying to move in on my life? But she picked up the phone and started speaking Spanish and like played this whole role. I was like, ooh. I wonder how that's gonna go. It's just a weird situation for her because she left the door open with Jake and he closed it. Was like, nope. And of course Cassie was like, oh, I get why you did it and it's okay and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, okay, well then you can't get mad if she ends up with Rainer because you let her go. But then what's she gonna do? Because she obviously likes them both. Obviously there's deep feelings for Jake because they're friends and they're roommates, they've known each other and all this stuff. And Rainer she just met, but there's obvious real chemistry there. So I don't know. We're just gonna have to see what happens, I guess. But I feel like that's gonna be some drama eventually, like bad. Like whether Jake like freaks out and moves out and just can't take it anymore, or what happens. I don't really know. Something that is weird for me is the Jordan character. I don't like him. He irks me like a lot. Whatever's going on with his past, I think is weird. And I guess we'll see what it ends up being, but you know, the random girl popped up in the street and was like, oh, aren't you Jordy? And da 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 da. Like, who are you? Where did you come from? He was obviously embarrassed and wanted no parts in whatever she was talking about. But then she sends a text message and is like, do you want people to find out about your past? What could it be? Even if he was like at the trap house, like selling drugs and stuff on the weekend, okay, that's a story. Like black kid made it good, you know, came from the hood. Now he's like a major celebrity and stuff. Like people eat that stuff up. So what could she possibly have to say? So that has me a little confused. And then he's just a bad friend. Like what kind of, I don't care what the reason is that Tangi and him slept together, that's still like your friend's girl. Like whether Rainer like really cared and appreciated her as much as he should is irrelevant. Like you guys are boys. That's like off limits. You know what else is off limits? Mamas. You can't sleep with your best friend's mama and everything's just okay. No. So I just don't like him in general. So his character is just low-key getting on my nerves because I just don't like him. I hate him already. I hate him more than I hate Alexis, if I'm being honest. What I wasn't prepared for was the big reveal about what Cassandra's doing with the rich guy in Beverly Hills. So when she walked in the house and he's like, you know, did you think about what we talked about? And she was like, yep, and it's gonna be an extra 50 bucks. I was like, oh, Freeform, I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared for what's been going on behind these doors. There's an extra 50 bucks now? Uh-oh. It's like, it's gonna get frisky. It's gonna be a problem. But then she takes off her shirt. He brings her some cleaning supplies. She starts vacuuming the floor and he sits in the chair to watch her. Freak? Like what? What? You pay somebody to come vacuum your floor topless? Like what kind of weirdo? I guess, hey, that's what rich guys want to do with their money. More power to Cassie for not having to like go there to make her money. I feel like that's slightly degrading still, but not as bad as the alternative, right? Yeah. And then poor Rainer. Like, I'm sure he knows that his mom is just low-key evil, but she's like certifiably insane. And whether that's gonna be something that detours his whole situation because that's his mom and his manager and everything, I guess we're just kind of gonna have to see. She's a bit much. I think I like the whole, what do I want to say? I like the whole storyline of everything because I feel like there's so much room for so much drama. Some of them definitely aren't the best of actors though. I feel like it gives off a soap opera vibe, but still enough to get into it and not as cheesy as an actual soap opera. I want to know how you guys are feeling though. After watching my review of the pilot, did you guys end up going and watching the show? If you did, what did you think? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Or you keep watching it? Are you not gonna watch it? Which characters do you like? Who don't you like? Do you agree with me or not? I want to know how you guys are feeling. Get in that comment section, get to typing. As always, I love and appreciate each and every one of you. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and smack that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, God first, God bless.